What
My
up, though?
man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, around the world, around across the globe, we have men at large on conversations. My brothers, how you gentlemen doing this evening?
It's going down, baby.
Oh
Doing
man,
well,
I'm
man. How
good.
about
I'm good.
yourself?
I feel just honored to have both of you on here like this.
You should.
Uh,
Man, we go back
We,
a long, long way.
oh yeah, oh yeah. But we gonna jump right into it. You know, pretty much everybody know where you been, what's been going on right now. What's going on with Men at Large as we stand, November 9th, 8:42 p.m. Eastern Time?
You know, right now we back, man. We touring. We working with your guys, C Love, trying to put this Men at Large documentary together. And the more and more I post those Men at Large audition for Men at Large, there's been so many people that have been calling that want to write the story. And it's interesting to somebody. It may not be New Edition, but it's interesting. Somebody wants to hear what the hell we did and what we're doing and what we did and how they want to see that story. These two fat boys and I'm just gonna receive it and claim it that it's coming to you. This guy called me yesterday and was like, "Man, let me just write your whole story. No money, nothing." He said, "Man, let me write it. Please let me write it." He said, "All y'all got to do is give me some ideas and I'll tell the story the way you want it. I'll add to it. I just let me write it." He was like begging me to write it. So that's what we doing, man. And we doing our individual things too. But Men at Large is back, the original. We bet the original. Hallelujah.
So y'all gonna lead off with the documentary, or is there an album in the works? Where we at with it?
The album is out. I'm sure that if we do the documentary, I'm sure that we will do more music too. But it's gonna take a team effort because we can't do it alone. Like everybody that we had, it seems like everybody that we get that for this is just me. I don't know if I'm speaking, but it seems like everybody that we get that works for us or tries to help us either doesn't know what the hell they doing, they fall short some kind of way because we're very hands-on with it. We're not 12 years old. We're 50 and 53. We're very hands-on with it, and they can't stand the fact of us checking or wanting to know what's up or this, that, and the third, because that we've been handling our own things for a long time, and or they want to be up in the front and be puffy too. You can't be puffy. You got to be in the back, man. Be seen and heard, not seen, wherever it is, man. But yeah, and so we need a team. We need confident people that are going to go and going to do it and handle it and make us feel comfortable enough to just sit back and be creative and let them handle the other side of it. Hallelujah.
Understood. So basically, they gotta earn that title.
Yeah, they got to come through with some know-how, man, and some connection. Like, you can't just come and try to swing on the coattail that we have left, man.
Right.
You got to bring your own coattail, your own resources. You can't just you got to have something, man. Something. Damn it. Something. Albert.
So you just compiling a lot of footage for the documentary as well.
We waiting on C Love to come back with some more questions. He was giving us some cold questions. So C Love, if you out there, Negro, some more questions. I need to come in from my other page, but go ahead.
Okay. So what's been going on with you, Jason? Man, you what's good?
Smirnoff.
Man, living life. When you get old, when you turn 50, you're trying to maintain and stay in a good headspace and protect your peace and all of these different things, man. Life becomes so much more than just the music or just the touring or the traveling. It's about family and about trying to take care of yourself. I am very transparent about my battle with the bulge, battle of obesity, and trying to rectify that, you know, not following in the footsteps of my dad, who, you know, left this world at 39 because he couldn't overcome it. So um, I've been living, I've been taking care of my family, writing some good music. I got a new solo album that I'm working on, that if God says the same, you know, there'll be some new music out somewhere around March.
Okay. So what's the premise of the album?
So that's funny you asked me that. So it, it there's a phrase that in the scriptures that say there's nothing new under the sun, right? Everything that is has been before in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And for me, all I'm trying to do is I want people to walk away from my music and be refreshed and feel like that they heard something that was maybe you know, they heard before, but they heard it in a different way. You know, I've let Dave hear some of the new music, and I just want people to feel good. It's really a vibe. It's really a vibe. I want you to be able to listen straight through, and I don't want you to forget that it is gospel. Like some people say, you know, wow, this is gospel. But I want you to be so enamored by the fact that it's good, it sounds good, and you still maintain the message of the gospel. So that's what I'm working on.
That's what's up.
Hey,
That's what's up.
man, let me tell you something. These records, the last couple tours the dates we were on, this nigga was playing that music in there. I was like, I was pissed. I was pissed on it. I'm loving it, but I'm pissed on the inside because like cats don't send me tracks like that. I'm like, dude, send me. And it's like, for years I've been doing solo music, and I think I have some good records. But it's like, damn, it's like either they sending me these OJ's tracks that's stuck in the OJ's times, or they sending me stuff like I'm Lil Baby, and I like that, but I can't rock to that.
Right.
I mean, I can, but you know what? I'm gonna start doing them records like that. The little bit, I'm gonna turn on the auto tune, because I done fell in love with the auto tune. You know what I'm saying? I don't record like that. I let dudes, and what I found out is that some of my favorite artists have been using it for years, and I didn't even know that. They just do it to layer it and give it texture. But I record dry. But man, this dude here, if this nigga don't do nothing with this dude's album this time, I'm suing him. How about that?
I appreciate that, Miss Dimples. She says she loves Are You Ready? I really appreciate
let me ask you this, because you got me thinking. Have y'all ever thought about, remember The Best of Both Worlds, Jay-Z, R. Kelly? Because Dave, you can flow, you know what I'm saying? Have y'all ever thought about doing music under that concept? Kind of like even BBD. Have you ever thought about that?
I told Jason a long time when he was doing his last record. I said, "Hey man, let me be on your first single." I said, "I guarantee you to be your biggest record." But I never thought about rapping. I'm down for it. I got bars, son. Word up.
Yeah, you've been spitting.
Spitting. That's all we used to do was cipher. With nobody singing, we used to cipher down in Canton, getting Mr. G's wings and cipher.
And I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy about it though, because I've talked to a lot of hip hop heads, a lot of classic hip hop heads. Your name come up a lot.
Word.
Yeah.
You've been having some legends on here though, man. You've been having some legends on here on your show. I'll be checking you out, Thunny.
And I'm saying your name come up a lot, especially, you know, I'll be like, you know, I'm Ohio, 45 minutes south of Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Like even my man Faye with the Shirt Kings. You know what I'm saying? Like people love y'all.
I still got my jacket from the Shirt Kings in my closet. I still got it. That Minute Large jacket. I know who got yours though. Wrong camera. I know. Wrong camera. That's gotta be a scene in the movie.
Hilarious.
I stumbled across something that just really caught me off guard not too long ago. Tell me about this beating up the mattress.
So I'm dancing with Southern soul music. Yeah, I got a he didn't even know. And it's a record that I wrote called Beat Up the Mattress. And it's I want to do a remix on it because it didn't come out as thick as I wanted to. But I just have the idea now, man. Just do music and not really worry about a hit record. But somebody will pick it up and maybe license sync it for a movie. Because everybody calls me, man, like two cats with movies that got stuff heavy on Tubi. They want to take the minute large records and stuff like that, the new ones, and use them. And I'm like, I don't know, because of how we did it. That Beat Up the Mattress, I was just, I'm a nasty dude, man. You know me, I used to come down to the best suites for like a week down in Canton and stay for like a week and be running girls in and out of there. You know how I used to do, bro. You already know what time it is. Almost choked.
I came across like this dude is wilding, beat up the mattress.
Because I thought it was, I thought it was it is a good record. It's written very well. I'm not really one to just go direct and say I'm about to do this to you, that, and the third. I kind of write around it to where you have to think about it, lyrically. And it's a Southern soul record, but I thought it was, but the cats at the labels was like, man, it sounded like an R&B dude trying to do Southern soul. I said, I am an R&B dude trying to do Southern soul. What do you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, it's a good record though. I'm gonna do a remix on it because it needs to be beefed up. One, my man Ski Taylor did the track, and my boy B-Boy Soul did some of the keyboards a little bit, but it sounded like, when I heard it, I said, this sounds like an old blues record. Let me deal with it. Then I paid homage to my man Gerald Mims by taking some of I don't ever want to stop loving you, baby. And every time but I put my own words to it in there. Yeah, so yeah, that's what we do. Word to mother,
Wow.
son. Word that.
Yeah, I came across that. I was like,
Yeah, beat
okay,
up
how
the
do
mattress is nasty.
you feel about the R&B scene right now?
Talk about it.
Yeah, how y'all feel about it? Like, what are y'all seeing? What are you hearing?
I feel like, go ahead, Jay, and I'll talk too. Go ahead.
I never want to sound like we're, the older, when you get older, how your mom used to say, uh, we were hating on their music because, it was just old. And I don't want to sound like the old guy, but I think I made a statement on one of our interviews not too long ago that it dawned on me. I was sitting at home. I don't know what I was doing, talking to my wife. I don't know, watching a movie. I forgot what I was doing, but I had this thought that it's no wonder that we are sort of in the space that we are in as a collective, as a group of humans doing this life experience. Everybody is. You look on the internet, you look on social media. Everything is somebody shaking their ass. Everything is, excuse my French. Everything is somebody doing some just deplorable, disgusting. I saw this young girl today on Instagram, and she was so proud that she was a
What?
first generation hoe. That's what she said. She was first generation hoe. She was a stripper. Her uncles was pimps, and it just. My point is, when you listen to the radio when we were younger, you heard Babyface and Keith Sweat and Luther and Gerald Levert. You heard people singing to women and pleading with them to take me
I know.
back, or baby, I'm sorry, or I love you, girl, and I want to take care of you. You don't hear music that supports and promotes just authentic love. You hear everybody want to screw. That's everybody wanting. Let me just bust you down, beat up the mattress. No pun intended. Uh, you know what I'm saying? There's some exceptions to the rule. There's some people out there that make some good music, like Joe Thomas always makes good music. You know what I'm saying? But by and large, man, R&B is just it is a shell of what it used to be. And I know the millennials, the younger people, they love it. And some of the stuff is actually good. I can't say that it's all bad, but everything that's just because it's not bad doesn't mean it's quality. And I just, I find myself reaching back for some of those other songs from back in the day, and I feel like an old fuddy duddy, like my mama used to, say she was. But I don't want to hear "Bust You Down." I mean, there's a time for that. God knows I like my
Tell
fair share of
some of them stories.
whatever. But
But
no, no,
no,
no, no, no, no,
you
no,
know, one
no.
thing I do, like with the beat up the mattress thing, it's very tasteful in the writings. You check it out. But the music, it's like some of the things that they say, I would have never thought of saying because I cared about my grandmother was alive, and Lynn was alive, and I cared about what they thought. I remember one time they played a joke on me in Philly, and they said Craig G had passed out and had a seizure from some weed, and he took a volume, and I was scared. I was super scared. And the only thing I was scared about was them hearing about me getting high in Philadelphia, and one of our friends had died or got or seized and died from that. And it was just like, that's all I was thinking about. I wasn't thinking about nothing else but just what they were going to think. And I think nobody really cares about what people think about anything anymore. So they just do whatever they want to do. And from people from our demographic on down, they have allowed this culture to spread, like, and not really say anything, or they talk about it, but then you'll go to parties, and you'll go to old parties, and they'll be listening to Lil Baby or Gunna or any of that stuff, and they jam into it. I got into the car with one of my homeboys in Chicago one time, and he older than me. I was like, man, you don't listen? He said, man, I don't listen to that old shit. He was listening to the young station. I'm like, all right. When I first moved to Atlanta, I was like 34, and I think Gucci Man and OJ the Juice was what was popping. That was like '04, yeah, '04. And I'm like, I'm trying to find the places because I was doing independent stuff, and I'm trying to find places to go sing. And they in there, there was a place where cats was 30 and over, and they on the tables dancing to Gucci Man. And I'm like, yo, it kind of started the demise. But it's some good music out there though. Like my daughter has a very good ear. My son too, and I took him somewhere the other day, and he let me hear some dude, man. But you don't hear them on the radio, but they have huge followings.
Yeah, yeah.
But you won't hear that on the radio. The stuff you hear on the radio, let me F you back to sleep. Let me, your man ain't got to know about me. Just all kinds of stuff. Like my girl got a girlfriend, let me know when he leaves so I can shoot. I mean, they talked about that stuff too, but they put it together poetically. You know what I mean? So it was different.
Yeah. And if you kind of notice it too, that even like at the concerts, the old school artists is still killing the shows. Meanwhile, a lot of these up and coming guys, like nobody really going to their shows. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen a couple performances like on YouTube and stuff like that. A lot of these younger guys don't know how to perform. Would you speak on that? Because you guys, when y'all do a show, I'm not talking about y'all regular show. When y'all do y'all big shows, y'all perform. Could you elaborate on that, please?
That's industry stuff. And artist development. For us, we practice like 11 hours a day, 9, 10, 11 hours a day. Gerald and Eddie wasn't having it. That's bullshit. All right, you got to do it like this, and you take this and do that. And, that's fucked up, man. That's bullshit. And that's how they talk to us. My uncle, same way. That's fucked up, man. That's no good, man. You can't do it like that. You got to do it this way, man. That's bullshit, man. We came up in that time, but now I think when the game kind of switched over to where, they weren't really looking for talent. They were looking people that had followings already, or people that could buy in. And so if they could buy in, or they already had a following and a movement already, then they just kind of just accepted whatever they wanted and they just put them in their system, man. I don't, there's still some people out here that perform and do great things when they do shows. I don't see a lot of black artists doing it, not on the newer side, but mostly, the content from music and the show performances come from the little younger white kids, and that's unfortunate. Did you get it?
That's wow.
Huh?
That's heavy.
Yeah. Since it's a different, it's like, it seems like now people just do anything. It's kind of like, remember we were young and you couldn't say or do anything. Man, when I get 18, I'm gonna do what I want to do. That's what it seems like the music business is now. It's like, okay, when I was younger, I couldn't do this now, but now I'm gonna say whatever the F I want to on it. You know, that's what it's like. Music is adult now, and they can do whatever they want to do, and people accept it from no matter how old you are on down. The masses have accepted it, and it is not just in music. It's when you sitting at home and you can watch Friday on regular TV every week. That's not normal. When you watch Martin and My Wife and Kids and the Mike and Molly, and you can just watch it over, and it comes not only in demand, but it comes on in regular rotation. Something has happened with the acceptance of quality entertainment all the way around for people, period. So, you know, it's a damnation, man.
No doubt, no doubt. I think both of you guys are great writers. You guys write great songs. Now, this is for each of you. Is there anybody in particular you would love to have the opportunity to write a song for and they sing?
Oh man, yeah,
Give
a
me,
bunch of
give, give me
people,
your,
bunch of people.
give me your top. Who's that one that you would love to write a certain song for 'em and why?
I'd love to hear. Good question, man. I would love to hear. I'd love to write something for Michael
Mm,
Bublé. I'd love to write something for
Oh, that nigga.
Gregory
Oh, I
Porter,
love him. EJ.
DJ Morton. Uh, um, I'd love to do something for Mary
mm.
Mary. Yeah, I'd love to do something for Mary Mary. I mean, I got a long list, so but those are some of the
Okay.
tops. Those are some
And
of
for
the tops.
me,
So.
I would for me, I love to write, but I'm not really that great with the new form of arrangements that they do, like shit that they do now. I would love to hear Brandy, Joe, Zacardi Cortez, um, who else? I love I would love to write something for them and then have them kind of show me how to sing it the way they would sing it, and we do it together. Brandy, Joe, Zacardi Cortez, who else, man? Yeah, those just my top right now. Just people that I would love to hear do something with something I had, and have the next level. And you know, I get in there and I'll be like, all right, well, I've been in the business for almost 40 years, man. Show me that right there. Let me see that, young man, and
Yeah.
let me go murder just how they would do that bomba clock. The back
If he was alive, I'd love to write something
back.
for Gerald Levert
Mm,
if he
I'm
was
gonna
still
tell
here.
you too, like my
I'd
favorite
love.
non-singers are Omarion and Trey Songz. I would love to do something for them and let them do their thing, but let them sing something more polished, be a little more absolute in their delivery and their finality of what they're doing with their music. I think that, you know, I don't know, maybe, you know, just that's just me. They're my favorite non-singers. Not saying that they can't sing, but there's a difference between singer and singer. Omarion, Trey Songz, singer, Joe, Jason Champion, Buddy Banks, singer. You know what I'm saying? Cardi Coker, Brandy, singer. Leandria Johnson, singer. You know, it's a different.
Oh yeah, I'd
Oh
love to write something
God,
for her. Yeah,
man! I saw
Leandria. Yeah,
her
yeah, yeah.
online the other day. She was with Tamar and Tank at some place, something, and they started singing something about the name of Jesus. Tank was like,
mm.
he was just sitting there. I was like, man, and, you know,
Yeah, Leandria. She's an
man,
anomaly, man. She's different. She's
she
different.
is disgusting. Seriously.
You know why I think the talent has dipped in the R&B world? My personal opinion, because you don't have church choirs like you used
Oh,
to. You have a praise team, but you don't have a church choir where they had choir rehearsal on Tuesday or a Wednesday, and you know what I'm saying? And it seemed like when the church choir diminished, so did the talent.
man. Shout out Darwin.
Man, my man
Yeah.
Darwin Hobbs. What up, Darwin? Hey man, big up, speedy recovery. I'm watching you, man. So happy for you, man. I gotta go through the same thing, but
Shout
good
out
to see you on
Chris.
here, man. That's another thing. I love to write a
Let's
song,
get him.
man. That's
Shout
another
out
thing to
Chris.
do,
She just
man.
came in. What Chris? What up, man?
What up, Chris?
Darwin High, legendary. What's up, though?
So let's go back to the album that's out. Like what's some of your favorite joints off the album?
Uh,
Because we got to keep it refreshed. We got to let people know there is an album and you got some bangers on that. Because I know when y'all came to Canton and did your thing, man, I was like, oh, that shit is it.
listen, that album is called Love Benefits. It came out June of last year. We did it 30 years to the date of our very first album, and dog, there's a record on there, the title record called Love Benefits. Man, that's my favorite record that I've ever recorded in the history of my life, man. Every time
Mm.
record, it kind of brings tears to my eyes, man, because it's a love that, like when I was a kid, I always wanted to, even though I was wild, I always wanted to be a husband and I wanted to be a father. And you get in these relationships and then sometimes they kind of go sideways and you be like, damn, I remember, and we got to get back to this. And that song just kind of reminds you of, damn, man, what that first time you felt, oh my God, man, love benefits, shit, man. It's like Bundini Brown said. He said, I can give up that pork, but them white women, goddamn, that song, yo, that, and then second to that is probably Let's Talk About It. But that album, Love Benefits, there are probably a couple things on there I could do it out, but it's one, that record you can play it from beginning to end. It's a breath of fresh air to the music business. And if you haven't heard it, get your ass online and get it now. Love Benefits, damn it. Jason Champion, sir.
What he said. What he said. Love benefits is people have this saying where they say happy wife, happy life, and it's so terrible that conventional popular opinion, they buy into that. If
That's
mama
garbage.
ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. But it really shouldn't be like that. It should be happy spouse, happy house. We both have to benefit from the relationship. And so love benefits says, how does your verse start
God.
off, Dave? Words are,
Love you like there's no tomorrow. Where I go, I hope you follow. Pay attention to your details, cause you ain't just another female. Wash your back and do your pedicure. And if you're sick, girl, I'm the man I cure. Every day should be like Saturday, just as long as you reciprocate. Yeah.
I want what you want, baby. You want what I want. It
Yeah.
comes with a cost. Baby girl, there's a
Woo.
cost. Real love consists of two heartbeats, listening to each other to copy everything it needs. Ain't no I and we. If I'm the pilot,
I'm
be
gonna
my wings, come and fly with
what
me. Man,
oh you
man,
come
listen,
first. Oh,
listen.
long as you, I'm again. Love should benefit everybody.
And love
Yo.
benefits is like that, man.
Y'all
Got
gotta rock
to
with this because you know what, that's beautiful, and like you saying, we got to get back to real love. People got to quit paying attention to these fake ass Hollywood relationships that's really for ratings. I ain't even gonna say their names of these couples.
yeah,
Perspective is
man. Yeah, man.
perspective is everybody's
Yeah.
reality now. There's no real in reality anymore. It's all perspective. Everything is perspective.
You feel like you a wolf, then you a wolf. If you want to be a woman, you a woman. But you got a whole X and Y chromosome, but you a woman. Like it, and no hate
This
to
is fact.
nobody. I'm not hating. But god dang, man, I saw somebody. This guy 64-year-old man left his wife and family because he identifies as an 8-year-old little girl. What the fudge? What? You got a whole family. You've been married for 30 years and you left your family to go be an 8-year-old little
there's
girl.
Something going on, man, that we'll never know about. They'll find out about it. There's been a mind-altering drug that has been planted in something, but great grandkids will know
Big
about
time.
it. Like we
Big
finding out stuff of stuff our childhood, before our childhood. Now our great grandkids, they'll know. We'll be out of here. They'll find out and be like, man, that's crazy. They're doing, it's something, man. It's something. There is no way in the hell. Listen, hey, Wiz, come here. Let me tell you something. What's wrong with us? Ain't nothing wrong with it. What's wrong with us? Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's the greatest thing. That's the greatest thing
right.
God ever created.
Like if people are paying attention, man, and not to be super political, but Bill Gates has bought up all the farmland. There's no food in the grocery stores.
Yep.
What y'all think is happening? Because it's something happening, man. Food ain't food no more. What grandmama used to cook, your grandmama, what she used to, that chicken and rice she used to put on the table, it ain't
Man,
rice no more.
it
ain't the same, man.
Do you know how hard it is to find grapes, watermelons, oranges, and things like that, seeds in them?
And you need,
you can't find it. You can't find
that's
it.
a more manipulated, a hybrid. Man. We probably, if they don't figure it out, we'll probably be the last ones to live until our 60s and 70s because they don't want it. We'll be the last ones to live 60s, 70s, possibly 80s.
And then once they've achieved their goal, they'll bring out all the real food again, all the seeded watermelons, the seeded grapes, the seeded, because they somewhere.
And people worried about eating pork. Ain't shit real.
I was watching something on Instagram the other day, and they were making lettuce out of this liquid.
I saw it too, man. In that liquid. I saw it too, man.
Oh, man. And then you do it, and it go into a ball, and it forms like lettuce.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This crazy world we live in.
What up, G? What's up, baby? G the Beard. That's my guy.
Let me send you my
the red hands.
Now, before we get up out of here, any closing statements? Anything you want to get out there before we go ahead and hit the road, gentlemen?
Yeah, try Jesus. Don't try me. No, I'm just playing.
You can try me if you want to. Nah, hey man, I just want to say I love you, Al. You a brother, man. We've been friends for 30 years, man, if not more. I don't know how long. I know I met C Love in '89, so I know I had to meet you somewhere around after that. Appreciate the platform, man, and just to everybody else out there that's been rocking with Men at Large for the last 32 years. Keep rocking with us because it ain't over, man. It's just we here. We may not be on the beep, beep, beep on the radar, but we here. We got a lot. We got a whole lot of more. Like he said in Rocky 3.
I got a lot of more. Hey, speaking of which, when you get a chance, watch that on Netflix. His documentary is so good. It's so good.
Really?
Sly. Sylvester.
So
yeah, it just came out the other day.
Because the SAG after strike is over, so that means I can get my shows back. Yes. Equalizer, King of Tulsa. What's the one you hit me to with Remy, with Bunny and them? I say Bunny remind me of Jay Sean. Yeah. Jail.
Did I hit you too? You talking about the Mayor of Kingston?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cold show, man. That's a cold. East New York.
Yeah. We love you too, Chris.
I love you. And I just want all the fans support these brothers. Like the same way y'all share this, share that, share their art.
Yeah. Go to the Minute Large, 80 million pages. We need to beef up that Instagram. So go to @TheMinuteLarge, @TheMinuteLarge. Y'all go ahead and follow that page. @TheMinuteLarge on Twitter, @TheMinuteLarge on Threads, @TheMinuteLarge on TikTok. is Men at Large on Facebook. It's about 70,000 people on there though. But yeah, man, we got that new album. So whatever streaming platform that you're on, we ask that you go and download that record. You know, we ask that you do.
Yeah, because the consumer got the
Trust me.
power. They got to understand they have the power.
They are the power.
You love them, Lord.
You know what? What I realized, man, and I no longer I used to really care. I used to really get upset that we didn't have the support per se of so many artists. But what I've come to realize at 50, man, it's for who it's for. And if we only sell 10,000 records, throughout, that's 10,000 people that it was for. I don't chase, or not chase. We never really chased the numbers, but I no longer have this burning desire to try to make people see the relevance of trying to band together and stick together. People,
Yeah.
you know what's right, you know what's wrong, and the people who are going to support are the people whose hearts are pure. The people who ain't, I'm never gonna convince them. I'm never gonna convince you to support. Never. So, for all of you out there that rock with us and y'all love us, go buy the album. I ain't gonna sell you on it.
It
but
is
it's
dope.
really good. It's
You
really
got to look at it like this. Everybody ain't got a Maybach.
Nope. And everybody ain't gonna be. I was working on a song tonight, working a new for my record. It's called "All That Glitters Ain't Gold." Everything, and even if it glitters, it could be some up under it and be a fugazi. And you want it, you really got to have it, and you get it, and it ain't even what you thought it was, man. So I am concentrating on quality and not quantity, man. Anything that I do, me and him do, I just want it to be good, and I want it to be real. I want it to be authentic, and I want it to be encased and engulfed in love, man. For real, for real. That's for real, and that's a for sure, right?
That's a word there.
Right. I don't have nothing else to say after that. That's a mic drop.
Yeah. All right, my brothers. I love y'all,
Too, man.
and we're coming back another time.
So,
all right. Peace.
out.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.